As one bag used to say something along the lines of, "What could go wrong on a Friday night?" Or nothing goes wrong. Nothing can go wrong on a Friday night, right? It's been a little while since I've seen him on a stream. So that's cool that he's maybe still doing his thing, right? I don't know. Coming in hot with this one here. I am exhausted. This was a very long day at work. Slinging them beans. Slinging and singing. But I think I am ready for some Skyrim action. Yes, sir. Let me just see here real quick. I gotta see about getting my chat visible to me. Yeah, if anybody pops in, I should be able to see them until my phone decides to crap out. I don't know if anybody's jumping in. But, if so, hopefully I can catch it while I'm playing this wonderful game.
Imperial spies.
I don't remember where I was. Oh, I just got this Windhelm the last time. Good old Windhelm. I think this might be one of the places I can buy the furniture, so I can adopt that little girl, Lucia. But then again, I think I saw something about going to the hold, the keeper of the hold, something like that, to get some more furniture, or get any furniture. I honestly don't remember what's in Windhelm. It's been many moons since I last played this wonderful game. Let me check the map real quick. Right, that's very helpful. Alright, we got Candlehearth, we got Temple of Talos. Of course, there's more stuff here I haven't discovered yet. I just gotta meander about in this frozen tundra. Alright. You got a little bit of a fire pit action going there. They probably got that on good old Wayfarer, probably. Palace of the Kings discovered. This guy.
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor and such power?
Who? That would be me, the Mr. Man. I am the guy.
A dragon has attacked.
You don't even know. Word hasn't gotten around yet. Alright. We got Palace of the Kings. Alright, let's check this stuff out. Honestly, I don't remember much about this. I think there's some Jarl? Oh, Sky. Yeah, Jarl! What's up, Jarl? This is not his first name. His first name is Ulfric. I believe we've met, sir.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
You were with us at Helgen. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir, you are correct.
A fair point. Well, you've come to the right place then. Speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past
ain't that the truth, brother?
Past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity.
I think the playthrough that I completed of this game years and years ago, I joined the rebellion.
He's against us.
This time I'm not sure if I want to do that. I don't want to be evil Imperial guy.
You think I need to send Bolgraf as
Bolgraf. I don't know. I'm just trying to do the best I can, remembering the things that I didn't do in my previous runs. Maybe kind of keep the game from becoming like a rerun or a repeat from what I've done previously. We'll see if that works. And there's a lot of stuff I would like to play other than Skyrim right now. I was checking out Monster Train 2. They want me to talk to that guy, huh? I'm good. I'm not even sure I want to be here. I'm pretty sure there's a shop. At least. I got some gear. I got some stuff carried. I'm carrying some weight. We got the Temple of Talos, so I'll probably come back to that in the future, I would imagine, if I keep playing. Got a lovely little graveyard. Got some nightshade. Alright, some more nightshade. Not sure if I've tapped into exactly what the nightshade does in terms of the potions with the alchemy. I'm gonna get lost in here, aren't I? Nice little statues on the corner there. Nice sculpting. Hostile clan, shatter shield. Experts.
Got to thinking. Beyond the dragon.
You're not the Dragonborn, sir. There's probably a good reason I can't tell them all that I'm the Dragonborn, right? It's not like, is it similar to The Last of Us where Ellie had to not tell people she was immune? Oh, do I buy another house here? Maybe this is the house that has the furniture. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with the furniture. I just think it's cool to do that kind of thing. There's a bunch of houses I can unlock if I feel like it, but I think they're gonna be mad if I do that because I think they'll be open during the daytime. What time is it? Oh, it's 3:27 in the morning. I'm just walking around. Got a late flight into Windhelm. Just checking it out, scoping out the sitch. I got a whole bunch of stuff here. I know there's shops. I'm just not finding them. Maybe I'll go up here. And I'm sure the map is just still not showing me all that stuff, is it? Candle Hearth. Yeah, nah, I don't know. But honestly, I'm kind of not vibing with this place. Let's see if I come back in the morning. I'll just wait here and stand here still for 5 or 6 hours, as one does. Oh, there's a lady.
My job's simple enough. The dead don't really complain much. Luckily, Windhelm is cold, so the dead don't rot as quickly.
Alright, maybe I'll dip into some of my... Oh, that's not where you go for that. Dip into my quests. I really want to go to Winterhold. I know it takes a long time to get up there. But I think I would prefer to do that now, because I want to get some more spells, and I know for sure you could learn some more spells there. As if I'm going to progress with this build of Magic Man, I'm going to have more than just a flame spell, or whatever it is I got. What is it I got? Flames! Yeah, they're doing alright. I've had a couple of enemies I've come across where I've had to whack them upside the head with a nice axe. Axe to the face. Did a lot more damage than flames. This is gonna take a while to get to there, isn't it? How far are we looking here? Ah. Alright. Custom destination. Now that is not... I don't remember doing that. No, I want to go to the College of Winterhold. Yeah, that was strange. I don't know what I did there. But I think I can get there this way, yeah? Am I just... Is there a back way out of here? Or do I have to go up this river? I think I have to jump in the river. I'd probably die if I do that. Looks like I will die if I jump down there. Of course, if I quick save, it wouldn't be the end of the world. It sounds kind of fun, actually. Alright. Here goes nothing. F yeah, buddy. Alright. That was fun, actually. Didn't make any splashing sound or anything when I fell in, but, you know, the important thing is I am safe. I'm gonna really kick myself when I go back into Windhelm later and I find that there's a whole exit out of the backside. But, you know, at least I had a fun dive. I took a nice dive. Look at some of these fish. I could do this. Cod! I caught some Call of Duty. Salmon. Anybody out there like salmon? I love salmon. My mom is weird. Her and I have a very similar taste for food. She don't like salmon. I'll take a smoked salmon. I'll take a fresh salmon. I'll take a... Oh, what are these? I should probably kill these guys, right? Horkers! Oh man, they're strong. I sure hope Lydia is around somewhere. Oh yeah, she just shot an arrow right up in his ass. Get up in that ass. Oh, where are you at? I know you shot an arrow at him. Where are you at? Oh, you're over there. I assume that's her. No, that's not her. Who the hell is that? What the hell? That guy didn't seem too concerned. Alright, well, shite. Shite, mate! Alright, well, this is why you have, one of these. You'll be able to do a little bit of that. Yeah, man, look how much quicker that killed that Horker. I don't know about this. I think there's a reason why I never built up a magician before, or a sorcerer. Well, who is this guy? Where's Lydia? Who is this guy?
Pay attention. You
Torvar.
can learn something.
Dude, I just killed 2 Horkers. You were running away from them. Are you talking to me? He's a companion. Ah,
In charge
okay.
of what? I'm in charge of me, and you're in charge of you. If you're looking to join up,
smart
Codlock's
ass,
the one to be
huh?
talking to.
Good luck.
So who's
Okay, I
winning
don't-
now?
Oh,
It's me. Lydia says, "Oh, well, she's right there." Man, the AI companions in this game leave something to be desired. Probably some sort of mods if you're playing on the PC. But this game does not play the best with my PC while streaming on OBS, so I'm gonna be jumping on the Xbox streaming. Works pretty well, honestly. I just gotta plug in this headset here, and I should probably be running. Get back here, Arctic Fox. Snow Fox. I was wrong. Give me your pelt. I need your pelt. I need to make leather out of your pelt. Alright, I'm not gonna look to see how far the Winterhold is away from me. Dude, where? What are you doing? Can't you just follow me? How? I'm really bad at following paths in these sort of games. So I don't know, honestly, if there's a better way. A better path? I saw the river. Oh, shoot! Help! Give me your butt! Oh, he's got his ass is on fire. Ass is afire. Alright. Hey, slow motion for me. Somebody else is gonna play. Oh, it's a goat. I am the goat now. Okay, dude.
I've been hunting and fishing
are
in these
you?
parts for years. Can I go
What
look?
have you got for sale? Raw rabbit leg, and that's all you got?
Until
You
next
suck
time.
as a hunter. I got more than that, and I'm only a part-time hunter at best. At best. Alright, so this is interesting. I can probably put these away. Put the guns away. Man, I would love to have a horse. How much money do I got? I think it was 5,000 gold to buy a horse. It's probably not a good idea to be running all the way up to Winterhold. But if I can even get halfway, it looks like there's some sort of a fort up here. If I can even get halfway to that fort, I could just use the wonderful fast travel system. Just hear them howling wolves. Ah! You knew I didn't have my magic hands out, huh? Are you coming back? Yeah, it was a good idea for you to run. It's easier to run if you learn that from Lincoln Park. Yes, sir. All right. Do some Skyrim in here. Jump, 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 jump. Rock and roll, baby. Make a proggies here, as Mike Minotti might say. Little proggies. I saw a shadow, but I'm not sure what that was about. What was that about? Yeah, this would be a lot quicker with a horse. Especially, I don't think running really does much for establishing gains in the field of stamina. What is up here? I see red dots. Some skeletons. Come on, just jump up there. That was ridiculous. Is that Lydia? That is Lydia. I can't tell sometimes. This might not end well. I should probably quick save, because last time I fought some mobs of enemies, they killed my beloved Lydia. This is not a magic situation. Ah, crap. You know what? I was not paying attention. Clearly. But luckily, I was smart enough this time to do that, huh? Love how quickly that goes. Alright. I ain't messing with the magic right now. Rip and tear. But pretend this is doom. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. I don't know if there's a better way to do this. Well, huh. The problem here is that I haven't done any. I haven't built up my single-handed skill yet. So, I think I'm gonna get in a situation where they're gonna keep fucking me up. Run away! Run away! Follow me, Lydia. You're not gonna follow me, are you? And I don't think I'm gonna be able to fast travel. I'm gonna burn myself here. We'll see. Nope, you can just fast travel, but even when you're, I think it's you can't wait, I guess, when you're surrounded by mobs. Hey, see, I saved us. My magic powers of running away and fast traveling. Okay, well that didn't go so well, did it? I clearly need to go about this a different way. There's nasty shies up there. Maybe I should be trying to go south. I can't remember if it gets more dangerous the more southern you go. But I'm supposed to go to the throat of the world, and I think that is up here. High Hrothgard. So maybe I should just try to go to Ivarstead instead. Okay, I think that's the play here. Because those enemies there, those mobs are nasty. But now I need to go here and change my quest because that's gonna help me find the way of the voice. It'll point me in the right direction. Still gotta look at the map though to make sure. Huh, this is actually pretty decent. I don't know if maybe there's gonna be a path through here. It's rather rocky up here, man. Rocky mountains. I should be able to find a way through here. I don't think there's an actual path most of the time in this game. I don't think there's a path.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Oh, have you? You probably have like one salmon and 2 wolf pelts for your troubles, right? That's fine. I have already talked to a part-time or a full-time hunter. Not impressed. You're not gonna be impressed by that. Come on. I don't need you messing with me. Okay, I pushed the wrong button. I guess she must have killed the other wolf. I'm hungry like the wolf. I did not really have much to eat at work today. I didn't feel like dropping by McDonald's or Taco Bell. I've been there too much lately. Dude, what am I supposed to do this jumping thing? Couldn't there just be a better path? There's gotta be a better way! Well, clearly, I should be going further east first, and then curving around, rather than doing the most direct path. I always try to go the most direct path in these games, and sometimes it really just backfires on me. But if I'm reading the weird topography of that strange map, it should work. Right? I don't know. Who could say? It's somewhat three-dimensional. But maybe if this has a path, I can follow it, and maybe they'll lead me to success. Or maybe just into another undiscovered location where I'm surrounded by adept necromancers and all those sorcerers. And okay. Okay. Speed bumps is what you are. I'm not sure why you had gold on you, but I'm appreciative. Pleasure doing business with you. Where was I? Okay. I got a little bit of wolf blood on my face there. Looks like we got a bandit! Argonian! I'm sorry, dude, there's only one of you. One of you I can handle. Staff of Frostbite. That seems pretty nice, honestly. Oh, 153. That's a good rope. Oh boy. There's probably something over here that I should discover for fast travel purposes. I should probably also remember to save. There's no punishment for quickly saving. Especially in this game where you could just randomly come across something that'll wipe you completely out. I already lost plenty of progress earlier because of not saving. Darkwater Crossing. I don't want to go here, but I've discovered it. I'm pretty sure I can just come back whenever I darn well feel like it. Hey there. I can actually see Volbalder. He is watching me. Hello, how you doing there, bud? I finally think I've got this all figured out. It's a little tricky to look at my phone while I'm doing this. That's where my chat is up and running. It has been a long week. This is a good way to finish it up. Attempting to make progress. I'm doing pretty good, my friend. Just working out the kinks here. I don't have any layouts or any of that stuff set up, but it's been a long week. I got some quiet time in here to kind of focus on things and check out more of Skyrim. How have you been this week? Has it been a little more manageable, or you got a weekend? Yeah, it's tricky to read this. It's very small. I got my progressive lenses. I think that's what they call them, with the multifocals, where I'll look up and down. It gives me different focus on things. I do have a tablet. That's one of those Samsung tabs. It's all right. I prefer to play these on my PC. I can just read the screen a lot easier over there. But I can definitely see the value of the people that do this more professionally, I guess you could say. That they like to have the multiple monitors, and I don't quite have that situation going here. Boy, did I just... I just went back in a circle here. I kind of forgot some of the navigation here. Scottish weather. Yeah, I've never been out there. I'm in the States on the West Coast. It's been given that it's it's almost June here. We've been having a lot of rain in It's been weird. Cold weather to 40 degrees in the morning, which maybe by your standards that's not much. I know the West Coast is pretty chill here compared to the rest of the country in terms of its extremes. Oh boy. I don't know why I can't seem to find this place. Maybe I'm supposed to come up from the south. I'm not sure I'm in the right mind frame to be navigating such territory. Maybe I should focus on just going here. My first playthrough. No, my experience with Skyrim is I played it on the I believe it was PlayStation 3. May have been 360. Anyway, when it first came out, I played about 100 hours of this game. And I finished it, and I had a great time. I thought, man, this is one of the greatest games I've ever played. And since then, I've played the release on the Switch, and I messed around a little bit with that. That version was pretty good, actually, honestly. But I think not enough time had gone past since I had played it, and it still seemed really fresh. So I just was inspired to play this. As recently I was, oh shit, man, focus here. I don't know what I just got into here. Boy, what is this place? Yeah. Anyway, boy, I did not expect that. Yeah, it hadn't been enough time since my whole 100+ hours of playing through this game. But I was playing the Oblivion remaster, a game I had no real experience with. I had just discovered the Elder Scrolls with the release of Skyrim. I had just missed it. I don't think I had a... Yeah. Boy, I should probably check to see staff is familiar. That seems cool. Okay, I'm just gonna check where I'm at. But anyway, I've never really played much of this game since I played a little bit on the Switch. Probably put 20 hours in before I got kind of But then Oblivion was like, this is fine, but it just reminded me of Skyrim. I wanted to get back into some Skyrim action. And I think about the key of it is that I haven't seen anybody stream this in a long time either. I don't think I've ever watched anybody stream it, so why not me? But maybe this is a tricky game to play when you're streaming, because I am doing a very good job of navigating and trying to figure out where to go. Ah, boy. Okay, this is Helgen. I know. I didn't realize there was bandits here. Okay. My experience with Bethesda in general, their type of games, is I played a little bit of Fallout 3 back on the 360 era, and I had run into a situation in that game where I was having a great time, I was loving it, and I got into a situation where I got stuck on an auto save situation where I'd accidentally pissed off a bunch of people in a tavern, and every time I kept reloading it, I would just keep getting murdered, and I didn't have another save, and that was my experience playing that game. Good game to use streaming. Yeah. Yeah, I guess maybe this is a good game to stream. I'm sure back when this came out, people were streaming a lot of this. Yeah, there's a lot of expiration downtime, because I don't have a horse yet. I think I need 5,000 to get a horse, and I use that 5,000 instead to buy Breeze Home, which I don't think is really, maybe not the best usage of my money now that I think back. I thought maybe I have a home. You have this Lucia that's running around, Whiterun, a home. I forgot about, you can buy a house, but you gotta have furniture. You gotta put a bed in there, I think. Do you remember if you had to buy a bed to make a bedroom for a person to live in? I Can't remember any of that stuff. It's been a long time. Oh, there's a wild bear paw up here. Snowberries. Snowberries sound delicious. Part of the expansion. Yes, yeah, I should mention that this is the version of this game that's on Game Pass. I believe it is. It's not the anniversary edition, which had other expansions and upgrades. I think that maybe had like horse armor and stuff in it. Oh, I can steal a horse. I'm sure that would end well. But yeah, I believe this special edition they added homes. I believe I just earlier stumbled upon a home that you can buy in Windhelm as well for another 5,000, and you can I think you can put a lot of cool stuff in there if I remember. I think that was something you could do. You could buy furniture. I can't remember where. None of the shops that you go to traditionally, like the Bellathor's General Goods, he doesn't have any furniture for sale. And I think maybe you have the Hold Master, like the Avanici or whatever his name is, I believe. Maybe he has some furniture. I don't know. I probably don't want to spend money on furniture anyway. Because once you say it's better to have a horse. Hearthfire. Hearthstone. Yeah, I'm not sure what they called all the upgrades, the DLCs and all that. Yeah, that stuff came out long after I put a lot of time into the game, and I think maybe this special edition on the Switch that I played was probably my first experience with a lot of this stuff. So I don't know where the I don't know where I'm going right now. There's a Storm Coke. That sounds delicious. I would drink a Storm Coke. But I was boy, these games, it's so easy to get distracted, isn't it? I don't want to speak to the Greybeards because I don't think I can find them. Yeah, your memory's not reliable. Yeah, I can't remember when this game came out. What was it? 2010? I don't know. I could probably look it up later, but it just, my memory. Yeah, I have the memory of Vinny Caravella, formerly of GP 2011. Yeah, that's probably about right. I would imagine this is maybe not the best time to play this because they're probably gonna remake this or remaster it. I would imagine, right? Because they had that same company. They have a company that made Oblivion Remastered, which, you know, I guess if you've played that game, you think it's all right. I don't have any nostalgia for it, so I think some of the creakier aspects, I don't know, I played about 3 hours of that game and I said, you know, this is just fine to me. Even something like the lockpicking, I just like the lockpicking in this game a lot better. Did you have any experience with Oblivion? Other than it feels like we live in Oblivion sometimes, the way the world's going. Okay, east. Going east. Let's see if I can achieve a goal here, huh? If I can get to... Where am I going? Trying to go to Falkreath. Alright, let's check this. Oblivion was one of the 2 games. Oh gosh. Yeah, but when I had 360, I believe the first game I had for 360 was the wonderful game Dead Rising, the original Dead Rising. But I had weird experiences with the Xbox 360 at first because it was a lot of broken up experiences because I had the red rings of death, so I think a lot of that stuff was blurred. Yeah, Dead Rising was fun, but man, that was a pretty difficult game. I remember a lot of that stuff being quite difficult. With you get the boss creatures, the boss lunatics. Gosh, 360 era was great. All right. Do you think I'm gonna find what I'm looking for here? Oh gosh, it seems straight enough, right? It's west. Oh, early series here, 360 era, yeah. I guess, I mean, I think Skyrim was later, but yeah, I don't know why. I never got into Oblivion. Optical drive 2 weeks after. Yeah. Yeah, I had a situation. I think Microsoft eventually took care of me back when that stuff was happening. But boy, I remember now the worst thing you have to deal with is like stick drift, right? Stick drift on a Switch. I don't think I've had much issue with PlayStation or Xbox. The controllers have been alright, I think. Send it to, yeah, wait a month to receive it back. Yeah, it wasn't really that much better here. I think we sent them to Texas. They had some warehouse in Texas where they were doing repairs and refurbishing. And oh, look at this. This is lovely. All right. Yeah, I don't know why I never got into Oblivion with the 360. I mean, I played other Bethesda stuff. I definitely played a crap ton of the Fallout 4. 3 Red Rings of Death. Yeah, it was. I mean, once that situation got all situated, it was a really great system. What a great library, and I think a lot of that stuff is aged well, right? I see a lot of people. I see Riker is doing a lot of streaming of classic 360 XBLA games. Yeah. I don't know if I should. I think about sometimes playing that Dead Rising remaster, but there's just so much new stuff constantly coming out. What is a game that you've been playing a lot lately? What has been your latest go-to game to get a decent session ahead of you? Mr. Boulder. Previously, I had been playing a lot of Blueprints, which is honestly a game I would have never played had I not been listening to Minotti and Grub and Riker talking a lot about it. Dragon Age Veilguard mostly. You know, my experience with Dragon Age is I loved Origins and I think 2. And I played a lot of Inquisition after it had been out for a while. Now hold on, there's Laces Bandit. Or hopefully they don't slay me. I think it's the magic assholes that mostly mess me up. Yeah, there was a magic person there slinging rays at me, trying to freeze me. All right, it's almost time for me to head back and. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yes, Dragon Age Inquisition was really fun, but I just don't know, man. I just didn't want to stay with it. It was a very weird game, but all the different things going on in that one, I was like, I don't know. Dragon Age, and then the Veilguard looked fun, but the mixed reviews and not having a lot of time for it, I just said, you know, maybe this is something I'll play when it's available on EA Play as part of my years-long Game Pass subscription. Did you ever check out Blueprints? The Curiosity? Blueprints. I was curious to see what other people think about that game. It's something else, man. Mixed bag, yeah. Yeah, Inquisition. I think the main thing. I don't think I really like the combat much in it. I don't know. That's my hey. Look, I found the place I was looking for. But yeah, blueprints though. I'm not a puzzle guy generally. Something about that game really spoke to me. Blueprints. Okay. Now that I found this place, what do I do with it? Alright. Put away my magic hands. See if I can jump this. Yes, sir. Thistle. I gotta get all the thistle branches I can get. Thistle. Alright.
Try not to judge Falkreath too harshly, visitor. The war has been hard on us. I
wonder, is this the place that has all the vampires, or is that someplace further over here? There's one. I know there's one place that has a vampire plotline. This might be it, actually. All right. Yeah, Veilguard, it seems unfortunate because I really want there to be success for... It's BioWare made that one, right? BioWare, I love Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. BioWare, I don't want them to die, but I don't think that game bodes well for their future. MMO, I think it shows. Yeah, it's unfortunate when they start making these games and then they turn into something else halfway through or 3/4 way through the production. You know, if something like that happened with Concord, right? And then it was just done. BioWare. Yeah, BioWare, man. It's a bummer. I don't know if a lot of people just left that studio. And they don't have any of the original people. Original blood. Bad management and dealing with by EA too, right? Electronic Arts is probably not helping them much. And I was really hoping, I think a lot of people were really hoping that Veilguard would be fantastic and help them out, but it just seems like maybe it wasn't what they needed. And now, right, they got Mass Effect. Somewhere in the future, there's a new Mass Effect game coming out. And hopefully that will be a wonderful game that will reverse their fate, but who at this point thinks that's going to happen, unfortunately? Bad management. I guess the ones that have been making the really good games is Obsidian lately. One can hope. Yeah, I mean, I'm currently watching, or rewatching rather, Mass Alex, and just remembering how great, specifically Mass Effect 2 is. I mean, I liked Mass Effect 3 a lot. But, I mean, there's the stuff with the ending. Alright. Stuff with the ending kind of ruined it, right? I don't know if you... I'm assuming that you've played through the Mass Effect trilogy, my friend. Just saying, one can hope that BioWare could turn it around. Yeah, what a great trilogy. Sadly, I don't think it'll ever be matched by any trilogy of games. Played it multiple times. Yeah, I've kind of done with Mass Effect what I've done with Skyrim and Fallout, is I've gone back to it several times, played a bit of it, and just never played all the way through. I recently tried that again with the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. All the stuff mixed in there, and... Hey, Lydia. It's a hell of a trilogy, but I just think... Man, it takes a lot of time to play through those games. There's so much to do. And I don't know, man. Am I ever going to get a chance to go through there? Maybe not, but it's pretty fun to watch Vinnie Caravella directing and assisting Alex Navarro while playing that game, getting their perspective on it. I can live vicariously through them. It's a lot easier for me to watch a streamer than it is for me to play something actively and while talking to people. Surprisingly short by today's standards. Short, yeah. I mean, it's funny because I think they could be as short as you want them to, right? Because if you just go down the critical path, so to speak, I think you'll be fine. But part of the problem is the side stuff in those games, the material and all the stuff you can do around the main quest is just phenomenal. I had the same problem with Avowed. I really liked Avowed, and I probably could have finished it a lot sooner, but I wanted to do all the side stuff. It was really good. Did you ever check out Avowed earlier this year? I talked to this lady, right? Yeah. $30 hours long, yeah, probably.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink.
I guess it depends on how many of those planets you visited with the Mako, right?
I
I think the Mako stuff took a while.
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face. Make you look completely different.
Riften. I remember Riften. That's where the Thieves Guild is. Yes. Ah, pillars. Yes. Yes. At this point, I think they've announced that they have a roadmap. Obsidian, yes. They're the ones that made Avowed. You should probably check it out in winter if you're going to play it. There's a lot of, there's a new game plus and a lot of other stuff they're adding to it I saw recently. But that is a tremendous game. The movement in that game and the combat and the exploration, all phenomenal. It's a good one of these types of games, which I think makes sense because if I'm not mistaken, Obsidian made these wonderful games. I got you Veilguard as a gift, a quote-unquote gift. I guess, you know, you had the best of intentions. Unfortunately, I didn't like it that much, but I guess, yeah, when somebody buys you a game like that, it's $70 purchase, assumably. Yeah, presumably. I feel like you at least gotta spend some time in there. It's one of the great things about having Game Pass is I can just skip around a lot. And then I'll feel bad because it's all just rolled into my subscription. Okay. What do I do here? I don't want to unlock all these things. It's 2 p.m. Why are these things locked? If I unlock it, is everybody be mad at me? I don't know. Don't want them to be mad at me. Well, I do need to find a shop here to sell some stuff too. Getting heavy, I believe. What is my 273? Oh. They put Veilguard on PS Plus. Yeah, I had that experience recently. I finally saved up some money to get a decent price on Metaphor Refantasio, which I felt like was a no-brainer for me because I love Persona 4, Persona 3 Reload, Persona 5, and I want to like that game, but it seems like every time I go back to it, it actively hates me and tries to sabotage me because I don't ever seem to have the right roles for my fighters in my party, and I wind up just getting wiped. And I'm like, what is going on? I don't even have the difficulty set up too high on that. And anyway, the point of me bringing that up is they just, I think recently said that that game is coming to Game Pass later this month, which is like, great, I have a copy that I can play. But you just never know. You never know with PS Plus and the Game Pass. It's unfortunate. You never know what is going to come to those subscriptions until, I don't know. It's a little frustrating to spend $50 on a game and then have it come to Game Pass. But I really wanted to have that experience. So I don't know. 50 months or $50 for a couple months of off and on experience of a game that's kind of frustrated me. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a bummer. Just gotta accept that it'll happen sometimes. Yeah, there's not much you can do. This has happened to other times where I've bought things that have popped up on Game Pass. I'm like, well, okay. I guess the bright side, I guess one way you could look at it, I mean, PS Plus is different than Game Pass, right? Because once you have a limited time to download them or quote unquote purchase them, right? Within the month that it's available, and then you can keep it forever. And that's how that works, right? You have a limited time. Download it, it's yours to keep forever. But what in the world? Excuse me, Kaljit? Dude, this guy's just throwing fire at me. My destruction increase. See if I can stay alive long enough to make that worthwhile. My goodness. That's some of that emergent gameplay. Alright, well that was... What's this guy doing out here, man? But anyway, what I was talking about with PS Plus, it's kind of nice because you can just download it once, as long as you're a member, you can download it whenever, as long as you additionally add it to your library. Game Pass, things will just leave. It doesn't matter if you've downloaded it or you've claimed a license. Yeah. Plus extra. Yeah. The old games with gold. Huh. Yeah, you know, I used to be a PlayStation guy completely through and through. I had 1 and 2, and then I had 1 and 2. I loved them. They were phenomenal, and I'm about to get killed by a giant because I'm not paying attention. Ah, boy. Where am I? I don't even know where I'm trying to go. But yeah, I had PlayStation 1 and 2, and I loved them. Thought they were fantastic. Winterhold is still where I would like to go. But then when the 360 came out, I could not deny that the 360 was phenomenal. And then since that point, I got a lot of 360 games, and I had a PlayStation 3. I bought it from a friend of mine once upon a time, way after it was all done. Everything was done. They were done releasing things, and the PlayStation 3 was alright. It wasn't a great system. But then when the time came for the next generation, I had PlayStation 4, and it was wonderful. Obviously, a huge improvement on PlayStation 3's rather meager library. I don't know. It was fine. It wasn't as good as 360, you know. And then PlayStation 4 was great. Then the Game Pass came along, and I fell in love with this concept of having Game Pass. And I've been Xbox ever since. Xbox, Switch, and PC. Though my PC is getting up in the years, it's about 5 years, which is ancient by modern standards. What if I should just try to kill one of these guys? I do need to have I need a husk. Or a mammoth tusk? Let's just try this out for shits and giggles. Nope. Run away, run away, run away! Or maybe fire is not the way to go. Let's try something out here. You know That's fine. I forgot that if he hits you once, he sends you flying. I shouldn't forget that. Yeah, that's just fun to do. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, I think I just was like when the that guy. Yeah, I could probably whittle him down with fire, right? I don't know. I don't think that's worth my efforts. I got too many quests going on now. This game is nuts. I don't want to kill the bandit leader. I want to visit the College of Winterhold. Yeah, it's funny to see your character flying in third person like that. It is hilarious. So, gosh. Honestly, I think what I need to do is go sell some shit. And to do that, I gotta go to Whiterun. That's my best option, because I never found where to go in Wildhelm. Wildhelm? Wildhelm.
Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
Yeah. Yeah, I think after PS4 was all done, I was mainly playing a lot of games on Switch. And just like mostly PS4. Yeah, it was a great system for sure. That's a great console. But as I got into the Xbox, the world of Xbox, and got into all the Game Pass stuff and all the single play, the first party titles, I found that there's a lot more that I'm interested in with Xbox. Well, at least in terms of all the different studios they bought. But mainly just the economy of it. I really like finding deals on Game Pass. Like, there's ways to get good deals. And I don't think that really exists for PlayStation. You know, you got $80, $70 is the price of these games, and it's nice to just get excited when things pop onto your subscription service. And it's silly sometimes when I think about it. Still buy games every once in a while, but this is the PlayStation's first party stuff. I just don't care that much for a lot of it. The God of War, like, I've played God of War. It's fine. Last of Us is just not my style of game. Yeah, Sony does probably have, in terms of, like, I don't know. There's a lot of Microsoft games that I think is bothering me now that they're becoming.
Everything's for sale, my
They're
friend.
selling a lot of stuff on
Everything.
PlayStation,
If I had a sister,
which is
I'd
I
sell her in
understand
a
why they're
second.
doing it.
Trinkets, odds
But
and
it just
ends,
really
that
makes me
sort of
think
thing.
that I probably would have just been better off with PlayStation 5, so I can at least experience things that I don't have access to, like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Or Remake for that example, but Remake does work on my PC pretty well. I just don't like setting up my PC for the amount of time it takes to play through that game. It's a lot. Alright, this might actually increase some of my... He doesn't have enough money for me.
Do come back.
Do come back, creeper. Watch what you're doing. Yeah, that's right. Lydia just runs into all of his crap. She's like, fuck your stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm not really probably missing too much with Sony. The other thing they got is the Final Fantasy 16. That didn't seem like my style of Final Fantasy game, so I think other than the occasional FOMO when something does come out on PlayStation, maybe I'd like to play Astro Boy.
Me like I'm one of those stamped shopkeepers.
This guy just talks to me. Severio Pelagia's house. Boy, I'm really... It's yeah, the consoles are... I don't know. I do like my Series X a lot. I do love how quickly everything loads. I love quick resume. I like a lot about it. I just wish that things like Final Fantasy was more of a like that, and then stuff like Death Stranding is another thing. I would love to play Death Stranding on Xbox, and Death Stranding 2 looks amazing, but I have to try and risk playing that on my PC. The PC is not that great.
Who have you brought in?
So I don't know. I don't want to talk to that guy, those people. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what they're gonna do for Xbox next console. They say it's gonna be the most powerful system in the world. But I would just hope that eventually, somehow, Game Pass will wind up on PlayStation. If PlayStation 6 has Game Pass or PlayStation 5 gets Game Pass, sign me up, brother. Alright, go get that bread. Go get that bread. I'll try to focus on what I need to focus on here. I still have a lot of stuff in my inventory I was not able to sell to that guy. Belithor.
I work with my
What?
mother. Sell fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, you sell fruits and vegetables. Yeah, same, honestly.
Lady,
Bila.
could you spare a coin? I'm
I can
so
spare a coin.
hungry. Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart.
Ah, you know what I should do now? I should see about buying some furniture from the guy. The guy, Avenici? Preventes Avenici. Where's Dragon Reach? It's up that way. Which way did it go? Which way did it go?
We are unworthy servants.
We are unworthy servants. No lollygagging. I wouldn't dream of lollygagging, sir. Alright. If I remember from previous playthroughs... Oh, this guy's actually here this time.
The Jarl is, as you can imagine, very busy. Perhaps I can assist
I'd
you.
like to decorate
I'll
my
be
home.
glad to help you. There are many ways to improve your home, provided you have the coin. And of
I
course,
have the coin,
don't
sir,
forget
but
to
if I'm
consult your
somebody-
home decorating guide for descriptions of the decorations you can buy. Now, what would you like to purchase?
Bedroom
Very well.
furnishings.
I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit
Maybe
your
I should
house,
wait
your
for
new furnishings
Mulder
will
to
be
come
in
back
place.
so I can show him this stuff
Is there
since
anything
he's
else you'd like to
unfamiliar.
purchase?
Turns out my suspicions were correct. This is the guy. He's got bounties for me. He's got furnishings. Oh, a children's bedroom. Dude, is my house gonna become a mansion? This reminds me of Animal Crossing a little bit. Bread maker. Yeah, my wife bought a bread maker and she never used it. She also bought a... Alright, bread's been rescued. Alright, so hey man, look. If you ever go back and you play this wonderful Skyrim game, this guy, he's got furniture. He's a furniture salesman. He's got all kinds of shit. He's got
Very
children's
well. I'll
bedroom.
make
He's
the
got
arrangements.
bedroom for
The
adults.
next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Yes. I want to purchase all of it. No, I shouldn't purchase all of it. I should learn my lesson here. Don't purchase everything so I could buy a freaking horse. Gotta get a horse. Oh, I don't really care about an alchemy lab anyway. So you can either have a child's room or an alchemy lab. That's funny. A place to play with your chemicals, or I'd rather have a child, honestly, but maybe that's just me. Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember how if this gets to be fun or not. I remember definitely decorating. I don't think it was the house here. I think there's one in Windhelm I saw that had a whole bunch of, like, you could put all this armor decorations. I think it's all right. Definitely gives me, it's giving vibes of Animal
Very
Crossing.
well. I'll make the arrangements. The next
Which
time
I
you
do
visit
love
your
Animal
house, your
Crossing.
new furnishings will be in place. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Purchase. Nope. I think that's good. How much gold do I have? Well, I'll have a house. That's funny. telling myself I need to save my money to buy a horse to make my transportation and my exploration easier. But I keep getting sidetracked. But I guess when I've already spent 5,000 for a house, what's another 750 for furniture? You know, it's not good to have a house without furniture, am I right? Yeah. Danica Pure Spring.
Dragons?
What is it?
I work with my mother.
Dragons?
Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun, Ghost.
Okay, Mila Valentina. Okay, who's the one that I could sell the...
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you.
Who's the one that I could sell all my jewelry to?
Let me know.
I think it was this guy, but I sold all of my armor and stuff to him.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. Oh, a bit of
Oh,
this
God.
and a bit of that.
I'll shut that guy up before he says I'd sell my sister if I... Yeah, I don't like... This guy is creepy. He doesn't have any gold.
Duke.
What happens if I just... Can I wait in here until he has gold? I think that's a thing. This is really awkward to think about somebody just standing here for 12 hours, 22 hours. Sir, you have to leave. Sir, you have to leave now. No, I don't. This is a video game, sir. What if I wait in here and he's just closed?
Go! You're not wanted here! Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
That is hilarious. I don't know. There's a lot of this stuff. It's been so long since I've done a playthrough of this where I've really extensively played it. I don't remember if I've ever done that before. Oh, you're not wanted here. I don't. He doesn't have money anyway.
Remember, I'll give you the best deals. I trying.
God. Okay, well. Anyway, I know I can sell this stuff to the blacksmith. The blacksmith. Alright. Do you remember, does the combat, is it safer for me to build up my XP? It's probably a lot to ask. If I'm going south as opposed to going north to Winterhold? Because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get up there anytime soon. This doesn't seem like maybe that's not a thing I should be attempting to do. Okay, they should be here. It's 10:19. What are they doing?
More inside.
Why don't you tell your husband to get into shop so I can sell him some stuff? No idea. Yeah, I don't know if it's just random because at that one place, I don't know if you were watching when I was trying to what was that place called? It was crazy. There was a bunch of conjurers and magic men. What was it? Winterhold is here. Oh, this place, Fort Castaff. And thankfully, I was smart enough to quick save before I went there. But they were just shredding me up, whether I was attacking them with the axe or my magic.
Welcome to War Maidens. Now you, my girl, have
So I was like, well,
definitely come
maybe
to
I'll
the
come
right
back there when
place.
I'm level up somewhere else.
Take a look.
I can't remember with this game if there's any specific way that's preferred, easier way to build up your skills. But I am severely lacking in abilities. This one seems better, huh? Especially if I'm going up against those magicians, conjurers, and sorcerers. Oh gosh. Well, I got a lot of lockpicks. Yeah. I do remember this game is
Good doing business
really
with
funny because you can just pick a bunch of locks or make a bunch of iron daggers to build up your levels. It's not entirely based around just killing a bunch of shit. Are there any games coming out soon that you're excited to play? There's a lot coming out soon. I think I should just make a bunch of these. And there we go. Get XP. I'd make some leather. On the tanning rack. She was using that. I said, get out the way, lady. Oh, bitch, get out the way. Why can't I just make like 10 leathers? I don't think there's any reason to not make leather strips, but maybe I'm wrong, and I don't remember that properly.
More inside.
Oh, raise the speech crap by selling arrows one by one? You know what? That's probably right, because I know I've sold a bunch of iron daggers. Silly game logic. Yeah, there's a lot of silly game logic in this one for sure. I'm gonna try your theory. I think you're right.
We've got small weapons as well as big. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage.
Yeah, and I'm not really gonna. I don't think I'm gonna. This is gonna be funny. This is gonna take a while though. Oh gosh. Okay, now that's gonna take way too long. It's gonna take a long time.
Good doing
And they don't
business.
really show you. They don't really show you just how much that increases your speechcraft. This lady is always standing in my way, except for when I'm fighting people, and all of a sudden she's nowhere to be found, and she comes running in. Let's see if I can go to Morthal. Morthal sounds like menthol. Or Rorikstead. Yeah, no, I do think you're right, Mr. Volmulder, about that. I think it just takes a long time to do that. I do remember everything that I sell definitely does increase my speech XP, but it's very hard to tell how much it's going. But maybe if you just sell, maybe if I sold all of the arrows, that would have the same effect. Dude, what is happening here? Oh boy. Here we go. That is an ice dragon. Well, if I've learned anything from my most recent experience with this game, I should probably just save right there. What do you think? Am I going to be able to kill this dragon or not? I kill a dragon, but I can't kill any sorcerers. The dragon should be more harder to kill than a sorcerer. But I do have help. This is going to do wonders for my destruction XP. I should be more scared of a dragon than I should be of random mobs. Alright. You know what? That just feels good every time. Well, it doesn't feel good because I remember in this game, the dragons are actually trying to help you, right? Oh, Mafia. What is that Mafia game called again? The Golden Age or something like that? Oh, the old country. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, because I think that means you're straight up in Italy, right? Yeah, that would be pretty fun, actually. The old country. Yeah. I remember Mafia 2 being fantastic, and Mafia 3 being more of a mixed bag, so I'd be curious about the old country. See if they've learned anything from Mafia 3. You just reminded me that I should probably, at some point, check out the definitive edition, right? Didn't they remaster Mafia 2, Mafia 1 and 2 recently? I want to say they did. Be more like 2 than 3. Yeah, they did, yes. I wonder how those games have aged. Because back in that day, they were fun. But I used to think Saints Row was fun to me. Saints Row 3 was fantastic. I feel like Mafia 3 was one of those kind of meant to be a GTA clone, right? Of sorts. A little less gang and street related. But I am getting mixed up here. I'm not doing a good job navigating.
Huh?
Oh well. Huh? Huh what? I don't know, I said nothing to you, Lydia. I don't know why I made that jump. I still got a little bit of that avowed parkour in my system. Mom's dead parkour. When is that? Do you know that? Remember when that Mafia game is coming out? Not open world. Yeah, that's probably good. Ironically, I'm getting kind of tired of open world games. I know I'm playing this game. It's very open world. August. Huh. August seems good. Well, you know, if it comes out on Game Pass, I'll check it out. That's what it comes down to. Game Pass has allowed me to check out a lot of things that I would not normally dip my toes into, including Blueprints. I think with that game, had it not been on Game Pass, I'm not sure how I would have spent the $40. I'm not sure how much it was on, what the price of that game was, but clearly that game is worth that much money. Oh, $50. That's a bargain. At that price, you can't afford to not buy it. Alright. Man, if I could just fight a bunch of wolves, I'm sure I would be extremely powerful. They can't do much to me. Yeah, I think I'm really looking forward to the Nintendo Switch 2. I was fortunate enough here in America to buy one of the, got a pre-order in on Best Buy, which is a place I would normally not buy much from, but they were available. And I don't know what I've been hearing about the Switch 2s is other countries have been having a lot less issues purchasing those, but here in America, we don't know. Tariffs are crazy. Our president is an insane baby, to say the least. Not a fan. Not a big fan. It's a little crazy. But we don't know what's going to happen with tariffs and the prices of Nintendo Switch 2, because even if they are available for purchase out here, Lord knows what the price of those things are going to be when he just randomly decides to bump those tariffs or unpause the tariffs. Could be a good $700 US dollars to buy one of those bad boys. Yeah, it's bad. I don't honestly, people don't seem to be happy in America with Donald Trump. And I certainly don't know anybody other than my silly father who supports him. But he somehow supposedly got enough of the votes to just take power again. It's dark and gloomy here. But I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, I think that it sort of seems that Elon Musk had a lot to do with this election going the way of Trump. It seems like it was stolen for him. And now us and the rest of the world have to suffer because of that. Uh-oh. I don't think flames are going to do much. Keep jumping. No, it resisted flames, because of course it did. Well, I have one axe to grind on his face, or her face. Vigilant of Standar. Immortal Blood. Oh, okay. I don't have a shield, but... Okay. What is happening? Alright, man. Hey, thanks for chatting with me. Give me some practice here for if I ever do have other people follow me. Hey, thanks a lot, bud. Take care. Have a good sleep. Catch you next time. Alright. That was fun. Yeah, Vigilant of Standar. Sounds like something from Conan O'Brien. I am the almighty Standar. I feel like there's something here I should be paying attention to. Perhaps not. Perhaps I should be just sticking here with my goal of trying to get to wherever it is I set that marker to. Oh. Rorikstead. I think I need to find more places to sell stuff, because honestly, look at I got 270 weight I'm carrying here. And I would like to buy a horse. Just look how much money I got. I only got 2380. I think it's the next step I need to take is buy a horse. I need to be a man on a horse. Or a woman. I keep forgetting I'm a woman. Just another thing I'm trying to do is jump outside of what I've done in the past. Skeevers and wolves! Oh my. Leave me alone, you skeever. I'm trying to get to Rorikstead? Is that right? Did I remember it this time? Rorikstead! Yeah, it takes a long time without a horse to get to these places. I'd like to open them up for the simple act of having a lot of places to fast travel to. Give me that butterfly. Nope. I want to get to Rorikstead, and then I'm probably going to wrap up this stream. This is a long stream, and it's about to get harder to focus here with my wife and daughter coming home from dance class. 5 o'clock ends their experience there. And I gotta get some food. Honestly, I left work and I was starving. And I haven't eaten anything since I come home. I wanted to get a good stream going here. But no. I hungry. Daddy hungry. Let's freaking go. This place can't be that much further, right? Yeah, if I stop fighting all the skeevers, or the skeevers will leave me alone, I might be fine. It's a big if. See that Rorikstead there? You can go to it. What is going on? I'm hearing something. I don't know where Lydia is. Why do I never know where she is unless I'm going through a door? I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. She's honestly not that helpful. And I have a place to store my my dragon bones and whatnot in. Butterfly wing, rip off the wings of a butterfly for your soul, my love. Anybody remember him? His Infernal Majesty. I believe the legendary band Margera was a fan of that band. But I don't think anybody listening to this is going to remember that. Is this Rorik's dad? Stead? Rorik's dead. I believe it is. Rorik's dead. Alright. Any place that I can sell some shit? Let's do a quick run through here and see about this. Is this a place? Cowflap Farmhouse. Come on down to the Cowflap Farmhouse. We got all the fancy cowflap you could possibly want. There's got to be a place to sell some stuff here, right? Every one of these major hubs has a place to sell your wares. All of your wares. I don't know. What does the map say? What does the map say? I don't know. Anyway, maybe I'll leave this for next time. I think I'm going to call it here. Thank you for joining me, Volbalder. I appreciate you stopping by. Maybe next time I can get some more people and a better way to read the chat so I don't have to pick up my phone, bring it all the way up to my face. Alright, catch you next time. Bye.